The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Arsenal have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench. They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Barella! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Barella clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Acrobatic effort! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Timber clearly felt that he was entitled to try that, and I'm inclined to agree with him. There wasn't anything else on.
Probing pass. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! The breakthrough strike! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Haaland finds himself offside. Van Basten. Cristiano Ronaldo looking for the run. Grimaldo gets over and intercepts. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Zico looking for options for movement. And that looks a decent ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Beckenbauer. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Mbappe. He won't be happy with that one. Now he's got space here. That's beautifully weighted. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Deftly away. Tries to play it through. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Messi in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. That's very neat. Played in. Up he goes! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. But it's Thuram. Can he get it through? Messi. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And here's Eto'o, looking for a runner. Chance for a shot! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Van Basten really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And that has added a whole new... Can he finish? It's in! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? There's the header! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the lead now is 2.
Added time.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Beckenbauer. Quality ball. Now, can they get him away?
Pretty robust defending.
Haaland. Eto'o is fouled. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
It's a good 35 yards out, this. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Eto'o. No, it's Eto'o. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 23, Barella.
That's the start of another
Coming on to
45
replace
minutes.
him is number 29,
And he was quick to react.
Barella.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he welcomes it in. And this is Ronaldo. He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
It's a sharp pass. Puyol. So what can they make of this? Just eases him off the ball. And here's Haaland. Aims beyond the... Big chance! Cleared without hesitation. Van Basten! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. And he's had a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Timber really can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Araujo spots it and intercepts. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Haaland. Grimaldo picks it up out wide. Trion attempts a clearance. And here's Mbappe. Timber. Hangs one. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. It's played through for him. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Van Basten, brilliantly cut out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the...
Real chance! Off the post! Rice. Barcola. Now it's Haaland. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was...
He rises! Trion tries to clear. Takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Timber. Delivered a terrific header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Now it's Van Basten. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Played into space out wide. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 20, Erling Haaland. Coming on the field is number 4.
Nicely weighted ball.
Fernando Torres.
Nicely shaped ball.
Substitution.
Mbappe. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Van Basten. Lam. Pelé. And the through ball. Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. Van Basten. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's having a good look here. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. He's gone for goal! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish right from the top draw! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Timber. Eto'o.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
I think we're just about done here. And here's Van Basten. Fernando Torres. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Face to face with the keeper. Bayer gets it clear. And it's Pirlo. Oh, he's found support out wide. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, nice touch.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Can he finish? Oh, easy pickings there. Into stoppage time, very little shapes to shoot! Barcola. So that's it, it is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
He's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, this looks sharp. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Looking for the run. Roberto Carlos. Pedri. Roberto Carlos. And it's hoisted clear.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Ambitious ball here. And it's been played through. And a chance! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He is through here. Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. And it's very nicely done.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he has been fouled there. Quickly taken. Messi, and it's made its way to him. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pedri. And it's Nedved. And that has left him in a heap. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Roberto Carlos. Del Piero. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's intervened well there. Roberto Carlos. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Zico. He's in a good position here. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Lahm, looking to play him in. But this is Zico! It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, what has happened here? Haaland. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Decent progress down the left. Oh, good ball. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Picked out brilliant. There's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pedri. And it's Messi. Nice looking ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Defending was strong and firm. Played into space. Oh, important interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
No, that's been intercepted. Pedri. Looking for options for movement. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was
There
not
will be
the
1
case.
minute added time.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Cristiano Ronaldo has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very...
There's the whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, 2-0. You're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
A half of
And
massive
now,
entertainment
please turn
and
towards the
excitement,
screen
a
for
two-goal
special
margin, yes,
presentation
but all
featuring our
things
guest
still possible.
performers today. Substitution.
So off we go once more. Some resolute defending there. Probing pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ronaldo gets into a good position. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Can he latch onto this? Lahm promptly onto that, and that is that. And no, that was never going to make it. Messi. This ended up in no man's land. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, that had the makings of something... Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Substitution on the field. Number
Roberto
11,
Carlos ready to try one.
Ronaldo.
A real chance
Number
then to
23,
ease this unpleasant
Zico.
predicament. Roberto
Number 10,
Carlos!
Messi.
Would have been quick to recover
Coming on
this.
the field. Number
That has
20,
been knocked clear.
Mbappe. Number 5, Pele.
He's
Number
having a
19,
shot! It's
Yamal.
loose now and they want to get it back. Great ball and he's in here. It's Pele! Oh, it's come off the upright. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Alvaro clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That has not gone well. Now it's Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence. Nedved. Thuram. Pedri. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for a runner. Floated through. And he's in on goal. He's got away. Real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Chance here to counter. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
This looks promising. Nedved, quick look, then plays it in. Ball's gone out of play. Can he get on the end of this? Not the most accurate pass. Tries to play it through. It's come to nothing. Nedved. Oh, that's well spotted. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a cute ball. Nicely worked. Shot a goal! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Mbappe is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Just eases him off the ball. Can he get it through? Buffon claims comfortably. Del Piero. Nice interception, well timed. The final 5 minutes. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. It's a searching pass. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Yamal. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And this is Pele, and the shot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
There will be 3 minutes.
3-0. Hey! No mistake! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Here's Beckenbauer. Oh, what a climb! Nedved. So that's it. It is all over. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The
everybody,
game yet
and
to kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Probing pass. Zico. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's bounced back off the post. Cleared without complication. Oh, easy pickings there. Nicely shaped ball. Chips it through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rijkaard puts his foot on the gas. Played into space. Nicely worked. Oh, and the shot! That was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
And he can clear it away. Pull it. Looking for a runner. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Another save.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Searching pass he's played there. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now the pass is intercepted. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's an imaginative pass. And he's made sure that's not getting through. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's a sharp pass. Good read, needed to be. Beckenbauer, that's a cute ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Beckham. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Hullet. He's gone for goal! Superb from Hullet! A finish right from the top draw. And there's the goal they've been looking for. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Shevchenko. Can he get on the end of this? In by Hullet. Oh, smashing header! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Certain, searing, and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Liverpool find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chiellini getting this one clear. Thuram.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Beckenbauer. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. And it's Hullet. Can he get it through? And it's Messi. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he's lost his... And Hullet! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
2 added minutes have been
Sharp hit
indicated.
ball here. Lahm gets over and intercepts. Vieira. For Lahm. Defending was strong and firm. Now he's got space here. That is a great pick out. And we hit half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
And we're off again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Shevchenko. He's picked his way through. That's tidy. No way he was going to be out-muscled. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vieira. Lahm. Showing good feet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pinches it off him. Nice looking ball. Good ball over the top. Great ball, and he's in here. He's having a shot! Oh, it's hit the post. He's scored! Just cruising! They are cruising! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Liverpool are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, they've got it again. And this is Shevchenko. And this is Hullet. Beckenbauer. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The ball has bounced loose now. It's a searching pass. That has been cut short. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That is good alertness. Messi. Now, can they get him away? And he cuts out the supply. Ambitious ball here. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Looking to play him in. Messi! Oh, denied at the last.
A thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Well, that looks a decent ball. It's Zico! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's found a way through. The ball goes in. Big chance, corner.
Substitution on the field.
Number 2 then.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 10.
Tele, who's
Messi.
short. Great
Number
chance!
23. Zico. Number 25. Gullit. Number 3. Franz Beckenbauer.
Some resolute defending
Coming on
there.
the field.
Whistle's gone,
Number
that's
20.
foul.
Mbappe. Number 19.
Mbappe is behind this one. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament.
Number 4, Pirlo. Substitutions taking place.
So, third quarter of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, that's neat. Davids produces the perfect tackle there. That is ended up in no man's land. Davids. Oh, Red, nice interception. Played into space. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's an imaginative pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Tries to play it through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Looking for options for movement. Owen might just make this. Ernest. Now it's Yamal. Yamal powering forward here. Yamal's cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Now he's got space here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Great vision. He's on it, can he get away? Shapes to shoot! Owen, that's Bebeto.
2 added minutes has been
He's
indicated.
beyond the defence. Kelly! He scores! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Now the ball... Chance! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get
Hello
ready to lock
everybody, and
horns.
welcome
This
to
is
today's
football
match.
at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois.
Raphael Leao! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Just off target.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's delightful. Hit into the middle. Vieira is there to clear. There's the shot! Goal! Hungary! First blood drawn. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That was not gone well. Marcola running with the ball. Oh, the clearance is short.
Hungary really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Barcola clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch. Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pull it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Zico going face-to-face with his... It's Zico! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
And it's Lam. He's found a way through. Hoisted in. Tries to get it clear. That is good alertness. Lam. Bullet! He's done very well to get to that.
Bullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, I wouldn't...
Little doubt, that is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Lahm.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Substitution.
It's their second corner of the game. Triol can get it clear. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Lahm. Now it's Zico.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
It's Pirlo! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Hungary are looking to go forward now. Now it's Raul. Thuram. And it's Messi. Pirlo. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, can they get him away? Shoots! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Goal! After 43 minutes.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate,
Zico!
the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Van Basten. Raul.
There will be 3
Running
minutes
strong
at a
and
time.
purposeful. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. An ambitious ball here. Well read. Nice interception. And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And that's the second half started. Pirlo. Oh, good-looking ball. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused.
Can he finish? And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Great ball, and he's in. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football.
And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Takes aim and big header! Just needed better contact. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking to play him in. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Now it's Rafael Leao. He's having a go! Oh, screamer! A finish right from the top draw! They're back within reach! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So is this the start of a comeback? And that's put paid to a promising move. Here's a sharp little ball here. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Barcola is wide and looking to get onto this. Pirlo. Ronaldo going full steam ahead down the left flank. And here's Zico. He's in space and looking for options. He's trying his best. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And they've been given a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Number 11.
They've played it short.
Barcola. Number 10.
Well
Messi.
timed, excellent interception.
Number 7.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Number 9. Van Basten.
Triol promptly
Coming on
onto
the
that,
field,
and that is
Number 18.
Well, the idea was a good one.
Number
The
17,
execution of it, not quite so.
Vinicius Junior.
Clearly is miffed,
Number
having made the
30,
run and not get
Mason
picked out.
Greenwood. Number 19,
Well,
Erling
facing up to his
Haaland.
adversary, this
Number
is a
20,
formidable matchup.
Ronald Araujo.
Knocks it into space.
Substitutions
Now
taking
it's
place.
Vinicius Junior. Isco driving forward. Isco! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Hungary have their third corner. Isco's cross. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He stands tall and strong. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Big chance! They've done it! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Hungary get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Hernes. Araujo. Great vision. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a